First Alert Weather.
And we're getting ready for First Alert Weather Days coming our way this weekend as we track a tropical disturbance south of the islands right now. Right now, its official name is called Invest 90E. That means it hasn't been given a name yet, but it's an area of concern. That's where we are right now. It is to the southeast, about 1,200 miles away. And it looks like within the next couple of days, maybe starting off as a tropical depression and then becoming a tropical storm. And we'll see if it's upgraded to a hurricane. The latest weather models do show a potential landfall over Hawaii Island now. So the current forecast does call for that to come pretty close by early Sunday into Sunday afternoon. And then it may impact the rest of us to some varying degree, depending on the exact track of the system and how far south or how far north it goes. Let's take a closer look at the wind speeds. A tropical depression is defined 38 miles per hour or less. And then you see how much stronger the winds are associated with a tropical storm. We're talking about 39 to 73 miles per hour. Then once it becomes a full-blown hurricane, the winds are greater than 74, and those are very destructive winds associated with it. And we are going to be seeing some activity over the eastern Pacific behind this area that we're watching very carefully. We already have Gilma there, and that may get caught up in the steering winds as well and travel all the way across the Pacific and knock on our doorstep sometime next week. So we're watching that very carefully. And then we have another disturbed area we're watching behind that could become a third storm. So you can see 3 in a row. The first batch, though, we are going to be seeing this as early as this weekend when it comes to the impacts, and maybe within a day or so becoming a storm and then eventually a named storm. You can see the latest weather models do show a very close pass or direct hit over Hawaii Island. Some of the weather models take it a little farther to the south. So we'll have to watch this from start to finish, as we always talk about. And you see all the moisture associated with it. A lot of the deep moisture is that front right quadrant is going to be approaching the islands because it is moving in from the south. That front right quadrant is closest to us, and that's one of the most dangerous part of the storm. And you see some of that moisture that involves some thunderstorms that'll be firing up as we head into Monday. And as some of this deep tropical moisture interacts with their island terrain, that's when some of those thunderstorms could form. So something we're watching as well. Behind it, we have another system. There it is. This one may come close to us, and that one looks like it could be Gilma. And then we have another named storm behind it, potentially developing. So things are going from quiet to very busy as we face this hurricane season. You can see the swell energy associated with it. With the first one coming in, we will see that as early as Sunday into Monday, and then more swell energy behind that sometime Tuesday into Wednesday. And then you can see that third storm that's following as well. So a lot going on. It's going to be a busy next week and a half for us. On north facing shores, 4 to 6 right now. West facing shores, 3 to 5 for the forecast, and 3 to 5 on south facing shores. East facing shores coming in at 2 to 4. So keep it tuned here. A lot of impacts. We're talking about winds, also surf and flooding a possibility. A very busy next 7 days. We're calling First Alert Weather Days into the weekend, maybe lasting through Monday. Some moisture through Tuesday.
Mahalo, Jen.